guys, it's A here from Dream Cosplay, and I really felt like I should do a video or something because it's been a while, and I kind of thought about, there's a lot of stuff I've been wanting to do recently. I really want to get back more into sewing, kind of get away from my other job, and just really focus on what I love. And pattern drafting is something I really love. It is sometimes just the best thing, and it's one of the easiest things sometimes I can do. And I felt like when I post about classes, you guys seem to really want to learn about that. And I'm putting together actually a panel on it, but I'll get into that in another video. And I have been trying to put together a pamphlet and kind of like have it available so people can like a basic kind of drafting, sizing, stuff like that, but it's a lot harder than it looks for teachers, so good on you, teachers. I really applaud you. But this is pretty much going to be a video about the basics of pattern drafting, where to start, kind of what to look for and what to do on the process of kind of getting started. Now there's lots of different ways to draft. You can do paper drafting, you can even take clothes and create patterns from those, but I will definitely show that in another video. And same with draping. Draping is kind of putting your fabric on the mannequin, letting it fall, kind of seeing how the seams would go on, but it's something I want to get back into. I love it, and I got some awesome new books, so it's definitely something I want to do for another video. I'm planning to do a draping kind of video around a certain character, so hopefully that's kind of interesting. But to start off, my babies! These are called blocks. These are the front, back, and sleeve to patterns. Everything I've ever sewn comes from these 3 blocks. I'm not joking. These are the base. I call them the base to everything because after I started to sew and I started to learn more, I see every pattern in these. I can see a corset, I can see a shirt, you know, anything can come from these. And it's kind of weird to think that something as simple as this that looks like a tunic pattern can create an elaborate jacket or elaborate shirt or even a dress can come from this. And yeah, no, it's quite interesting to see and quite amazing. And these are more for, I guess, people that understand drafting, I would say, because they would have to understand how to manipulate darts, which is a whole other thing that's actually quite vast. But I definitely recommend for most people to start right here. Commercial patterns. I still buy commercial patterns, guys. There's nothing wrong with it. Because there's stuff sometimes that I even forget or I need to look up, and I pull up the instructions and I just quickly like glance over them because it's something similar to what I'm making. And these are historical patterns from Butterick and McCall's bathing suit pattern. And I have a drawer full, and I keep buying more because you can never stop learning. And these are really a great base, guys. There's lots of easy to sew ones out there that will show you the simplest seams and really get you going. And they even have the terminology and the instructions. And if you can't find, if it doesn't explain, because some of the instructions are very hard to understand, the pictures aren't that direct, look it up online. There's lots of ways that explain things online for terminology and stuff like that. And yeah, no, I highly recommend it. Buy a commercial pattern. Sit down, take your time to understand them, and once you understand them, it will lead you back to here. These basics. These bases. Because this tunic pattern and this block, basically the same. So, it's really easy to kind of connect patterns after a while. But these blocks come from these books. Well, not these ones exactly, but every pattern, most pattern drafting books have blocks in the front of them, bases, blocks, and they would show you how to make them. And you want to make them out of something stiffer because, like I said, I've used these for 5-6 years now, and I think I might get them laminated to protect them. But yeah, no, these are Winfred Aldrich, books, and I think this is her full collection. It might not be, because I got these about 5 years ago. I have the kids' jackets, men's, and women's, and I find these actually quite simple compared to some of the other ones I have. So if you want to get into drafting, I highly recommend these. I think I got this one in fashion school and I got the rest on Amazon, I think, for Christmas. And yeah, no, it definitely takes you through step by step. And as you can see, it shows you like different colors, and then this kind of shows you the block and how to cut it apart and do it. So I even referenced this for some of my collars because, oh, these are actually sleeves and darts, but it may look scary, but there's everything to explain it right here. And there's terminology in the book, and there's different things to look at. There's even, I believe there's a size chart in here as well, so you guys can actually learn about your own measurements. And there's even more like digital stuff in the back, but that is a pattern, that is a complete different program. But here's size charts, basic sizing, and stuff like that. Most pattern books have a base size that everything's made from, so you just gotta remember that if you're not their base size, you have to add a bunch of stuff and do a lot of math to kind of get the measurements up to about what your size would be. So yeah, that's kind of the base though. Honestly, drafting is so much fun. And don't be scared of it. Take commercial patterns, alter them. Kind of be like, I don't like this scene. How do I move it? Go look it up online. But I definitely feel like this is something I want to do and something I really want to get into. So I hope to do more kind of videos about drafting because I love it, and I would love if I could teach more people about it. And yeah, definitely guys, look it up, try to figure it out. But again, commercial patterns are sometimes your best friend. And even for me, I still buy some and read them, especially if I find things like, oh, that looks interesting, I kind of want to see like how that's done. So yeah, it's kind of, I guess, a start for a new pattern series and show you guys different stuff. I hope to do this once every 2 weeks because after this video, I get to start drafting myself. So thank you guys. I hope that was kind of helpful. I really need feedback because I talk and I run onto sentences and I need to slow down a bit, but I would love some feedback on how this kind of went so I can work on stuff. But yeah, no, definitely Winfred Aldridge books. This is her 5th edition, a woman's. It's a godsend, even for me, and I definitely say find it online. You might get the whole series. They're not the cheapest, but yeah, great places to start, and I hope you guys can start drafting and start making awesome things. So, happy drafting!